So we're moving on to our sacral chakra. So from here, I want you to, when you have an exhale, just walk your feet forward. Come into a forward fold. Then inhale all the way up. And exhale, hands to the heart. So I'm going to come around and give you inner child. So your sacral chakra, which is the next chakra, is related to water. So we just did earth, now it's water. So water is fluid, it flows. So when you think about the hips for women, you can imagine them swaying, right? And we want to find balance in that as well. So a lot of us have the creativity and the emotional intelligence when we're younger. But when we grew up, we decided to hide ourselves. As adults, we are holding on to our emotions a lot. In this chakra, we want to have the ability to let the emotions flow through us with ease. So tell yourself here, I allow my emotions to flow through me with ease. And really, you used to do that when you were a child. So we're really just rediscovering our inner child and also releasing what we have kept within us. And you may have heard that we keep a lot of our emotions in our hips. So the rest of the essential oils you're going to put around your navel and maybe even your hips. So as you can tell, we're moving up the spine. And on this sacral chakra, we're going to have a lot of hip opening poses. So we're going to start with hands on the hips and feet hip distance apart. And we're going to start circling our hips. And I want you to notice how limited your movement is compared to when you bend your knees, and then you can move a little more fluid, more flow. So the analogy here, again with metaphors and symbols that we can remember, is that if we're flexible in life, we can allow the emotions to come through us and let it go. If we hold on and we don't want to feel, then it's going to get stuck. So go back to your inner child and remember how it was so easy to just move without any shyness. So okay, meet in the middle, let's go the other way. You may have picked one way to go, now let's go the other way. And we'll meet back in the middle. And we want to open our hips here. So everybody face me and open up your legs. We're just opening up with the diagonal feet. And we're just going to bend down. Have your hands to your thighs. And here you can combine your balanced root chakra as you open up your sacral chakra. So imagine again you're shooting into the ground with your root chakra. And then as you inhale, just lengthen your spine. As you exhale, just go over to your right side and look over your right shoulder. And breathe. Always be aware of your breath. See if you can keep your legs still straight. Forward. And breathe. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the other side. And be gentle with yourself. If anything hurts, Just breathe into the discomfort and also pull back a little bit. Inhale back. We're going to do this 2 more times. Exhale to the side. Inhale up. Exhale the other side. And tell yourself, I allow my emotions to flow through me with ease. Inhale, center. Exhale. Inhale back. And exhale. So now we're going to release as we come back to the center. Come on up. And if you need to shake it out. And we're going to continue that movement and come down to your right side and just have your left leg go out like this. So it doesn't matter, but we're all going the other way. And then come on up with use your hands. Come on up and go the other side. So we're just breathing into stretching the inner groin here, opening up our hip area, our inner groin area. And when you're here, imagine whatever emotions you're holding on to, whatever you're working on in your life, let it flow into the earth. Inhale, come to the center. Exhale the other way. And if you can imagine, again, the metaphor of allowing things to just go into the earth has a way of composting, right? Whatever garbage you put in, it becomes nice, rich earth after. So inhale back to the center and the other way. And we're going to come back to the center and just allow your hands to be right in front of you. And again, let your head go. See if you can challenge yourself to really let it go. So you can shake your head, nod it yes. See if it can just be completely surrendering. And come on up. So while we're here, we're going to do Warrior 2. So have your right foot, we're all going to face this way with our right foot. And your back foot is going to be parallel to the earth. To the mat. And then when you're ready, you're going to bend your front knee. Again, you want that knee pointing in the same direction as your toes. And you want it right above your ankle. And then you open up your hands. Look forward. So imagine your torso right above your hips. One of the ways that we talk about the Warrior 2 pose is that we are in the present with our torso. We're looking into the future with our hands. And our past is in the past with our backhand. So if we have our torso 2 front forward, we are a warrior in a hurry. So I want you to move back a little bit. Yeah, right above, there you go. And if you have your torso too far back, then you're a warrior in the past. So, can you see that you need to not move? Yeah, there you go. So right above. And then you can here, I want you to exhale, your palms open to the sky. Sorry, inhale, your palms open to the sky. Exhale, go back into reverse warrior. So your back hand goes down, you can touch your thigh. Yeah, nice. And breathe. So again, whatever is in your hips, allow it to go into the earth. The earth can recycle it and compost it. And you don't no longer need it. And then exhale, you're going to come forward. And we're going to put our arms on our front leg. And have our arms over our head. side angle pose. And release, hands to the earth. And you can go back to downward facing dog, or you can go through your vinyasa, which is cobra, upward facing dog, and then downward facing dog. And actually everybody go into child's pose. So knees on the mat, sit back on your heel, forehead to the ground, and hands in front of you. And just lay there. Allow your breathing to just come back into a nice rhythm. As we practice opening up our hips here. So tell yourself, I allow my emotions to flow through me with ease. When you're ready, come on up, and we'll do warrior 2 on the other side. So we can continue to face this way, but we have our left foot forward this time. And just open up your arms when you're ready. So what we're doing here is allowing our torso, again, to be right above the hips, but also, if you can, to have it parallel to the doors on that side. And that is opening up our hips more, but sometimes we need to have it diagonal. So breathe. I allow my emotions to flow through me with ease. Can you imagine your inner child resurfacing? Inhale the palms to the sky. Exhale, allow that back palm to go down your back leg, your front palm to reach for the sky. Again, imagine all the emotions flowing right through your leg, down your back. And then when you're ready, you're going to inhale that up and just open up on the other side with a side angle pose. And breathe. Exhale, hands to the ground. You can go through a vinyasa with a plank and cobra, or we can meet you in downward facing dog. Breathe. And we're going to go into pigeon pose. So first we inhale our right leg up. Watch you don't kick someone in the face. And then exhale, your right knee comes towards your right wrist. And just allow your back foot to be nice and straight. You can also use your heels as leverage. And then from here, we're just going to come forward. It doesn't have to be forced, just relax into it. So what we're doing here is restoring our hips to an open position by staying in this pose for at least 2 minutes. So while we're here, allow yourself to just be with no thoughts. Allow your thoughts to just pass by like clouds. And when you're ready, I like to unwind by just sitting back on the leg that is bent, just sitting back on that bum, and then unwinding that way so you don't hurt anything. And so we're going to do the other side. We're going to come back into downward facing dog. And when you're ready, inhale our left leg up to the sky. Oops. And exhale your knee, left knee to your left wrist. And you can find that this side may be more flexible or more tight. It's never really the same. Yeah? And then when you're ready, just come on down. Stay there. Tell yourself, I allow my emotions to flow through me with ease. And maybe you're thinking, oh, I don't like this pose. Gets me frustrated. Just let that emotion go through you and out the other way. If there's certain things in your life right now you're working on, maybe it's about forgiving somebody, maybe it's about learning to accept yourself without judgment, maybe it's about not getting frustrated at small things or always arguing that you are a victim. Whatever it is that your emotional state is troubling you, see if you can just chip a little bit at it tonight. It all takes practice, it all takes work. And then inhale, come on up. Again, you unwind slowly, just sit back on that bum. And stay there. Actually, just come into Dandasana. So we can face each other again.